My sibling relocated to our parents' home, left her children in my care while she went on holiday. So I disappeared, and their flawless scheme crumbled in a single night. I'm Hannah, 22, and I just earned my finance degree. Ever since I can recall, I've been the planner. Finish high school, attend a solid university, secure a reliable position, and relocate independently. It sounded straightforward, didn't it? Reality, however, had different intentions. I completed my studies, obtained my diploma, and ended up exactly where I began, my parents' residence in a modest Ohio community. I adore my parents, Lisa and Gary. They're decent folks who labored diligently to provide my sister Jessica and me with a secure upbringing. Returning home wasn't the vision I'd pursued for 4 years, though. The strategy was a short-term stay, a couple of months, while I searched for employment and accumulated funds for my own apartment. It appeared practical: no rent, complimentary meals, and an opportunity to regroup as I mapped my future. I persuaded myself it was a shrewd decision, despite the initial blow to my ego. Things progressed well. In 7 days, I secured an analyst role at Weston Group, a medium-scale company specializing in financial strategies for small enterprises. The salary wasn't extraordinary, but it was consistent, and the perks were acceptable. That night, I returned home, served myself dinner, and announced the update at the table, beaming. I start Monday. For an instant, I anticipated enthusiasm. Congratulations, perhaps a "we're proud of you." Instead, they shared that glance, the unspoken parental signal preceding unwelcome news. Mom placed her utensil down and offered a strained smile. "That's wonderful, Hannah, truly. We knew you'd land something soon." Dad added, "We've been meaning to discuss something." My gut sank. This wouldn't be pleasant. Mom exhaled and clasped her hands. "With my arthritis worsening, I've reduced library hours and your father's auto shop shifts have been cut. More layoffs are rumored. And," I prompted, already sensing the direction. "We could use assistance with expenses," Mom said, apologetic. "Just until stability returns. No rent required, just utilities and groceries have grown challenging." I gazed at my meal. Upon returning, I'd intended occasional contributions, covering my own costs, but this exceeded expectations. Still, they were my parents, always supportive. They weren't demanding much. "Sure, of course," I replied, forcing a grin. "It's the least I can offer." In hindsight, that's when boundaries should have been established, but guilt is potent. For the following months, routines settled in. I'd rise, work, return, and collapse. I contributed a significant paycheck portion monthly for utilities, food, and parental needs. Additionally, I handled tasks they claimed lacked time for. Errands during Mom's flare-ups or Dad's spreadsheet fixes, given his tech aversion. It wasn't merely funds. It was time, effort, and tolerance I hadn't budgeted. Initially, I viewed it as short-term aid for supportive parents. Gradually, however, subtle patterns emerged. Mentioning savings for my place prompted Mom's theatrical sigh. "It must be lovely to consider leaving when we're barely managing." Dad fared no better. Purchasing work attire elicited his headshake and mutter. "Some folks don't grasp financial strain." Beyond guilt inducements, my sacrifices went unacknowledged. Friends ceased invitations as I couldn't afford outings. City relocation dreams dimmed monthly as savings stagnated. Suggesting a second job for faster savings, Mom replied, "Just ensure it doesn't disrupt our needs." That hurt. Our needs. I sustained the household, yet it remained insufficient. It wasn't overtly malicious. They weren't harsh or commanding, but subtle, persistent guilt eroded like steady drips on stone. Meanwhile, I felt trapped. My 3 to 6 month plan extended as reliance grew. Bills persisted. I paid while independence receded. I still browsed city apartments, envisioning personal space. Before advancing, another twist arrived. It was a late spring Friday evening. Post-work, I anticipated Netflix and leftovers. Mom cooked, Dad tinkered outdoors. All seemed ordinary until the doorbell. Opening it revealed Jessica, disheveled, with Ryan hauling luggage. Lily, 5, and Benji, 3, raced the yard like energized whirlwinds. "Surprise," Jessica grinned falsely. I stood speechless as she entered. Ryan, weary, lugged bags upstairs. "What's happening?" I asked, stepping aside. "We need temporary lodging," she stated, settling in the living room with a dramatic exhale. Ryan's contract ended, my boutique slowed. Rent's tough, you understand, I didn't. How does one deteriorate to unannounced family relocation? Ryan muttered, hey, Hannah, en route upstairs. Mom rushed in, apron-clad. My darlings, she hugged Jessica, you've endured so much. We'll handle everything. Dad entered carrying Benji like luggage. This one nearly startled me, he said, releasing him. Benji bolted for the mower. Jessica chuckled without correction. I observed, reality shifting. Minutes later, parents fawned over Jessica as a survivor. Mom planned meals and beds. Dad cleared the spare room. I vanished. That night upstairs, I attempted work spreadsheets amid downstairs uproar. Lily and Benji hallway chased, shrieking. Jessica recounted struggles to Mom. I breathed deeply, temporary, weeks at most. Survivable. Next morning confirmed permanence. They unpacked fully claimed pantry space. Unspoken, I became default caregiver. It began minor. Jessica requested oversight for store runs. Just an hour, stretching to 3. Weekends worsened. Saturday mornings, craving relaxation, I'd find them brunch ready. Jessica handed activity lists. Not long, meaning all day. First pushback, Jessica reacted as if I'd suggested abandonment. Hannah, it's brunch, you're plan-free. I intended work catch-up, I pointed to laptop. She eye-rolled. You're computing anyway, include the kids, dramatic. Mom intervened. Hannah, Jessica works tirelessly, deserves breaks. You're young, this shouldn't burden. I work too, I retorted. Mom dismissed. Of course, but single, you don't grasp family pressure. My struggles invalidated sans spouse kids. Boundaries labeled selfish, space requests self-centered. Post-outings, they acted marathon exhausted. Ryan once, you don't know the outside struggle, collapsing post-mimosas. I'd spent hours preventing Benji's Play-Doh ingestion while Lily snack demanded. Complaints deemed excessive. Saturdays, blue-eye marathons, block dodging, snack mediation. Parents vanished for errands or garage projects. Jessica on confrontation, I roll, they're kids, not hard. Easy unsaid when not scrubbing walls or explaining Play-Doh inedibility. Appreciation absent. Jessica dramatic accusations, Ryan minimal interaction unless needing. Parents normalized. Mom, great help, future kid practice. Guilt eroded. Boundary thoughts triggered Mom's family helps family. But my life, groceries doubled, utilities soared, post-dinner. Jessica, Ryan, chip and groceries. Jessica, kidney donation glare. We're scraping by, Ryan nodded gravely. Tough times. I seethed silently. Weeks to months, home prison. Bedroom sole refuge. Invaded by toy crumb barging kids. Temporary illusion shattered. They entrenched. I funded emotionally, financially. Early confrontation attempts villainized me. Overreacting, selfish, so silence. Then, pivotal eavesdrop. Upstairs, job scrolling amid noise, Mom's call. Yes, Florida next weekend, Mary's retirement, whole family send-off. I froze. Florida, whole family, hallway, Mom pacing kitchen. Hannah watches kids, sensible, no dragging them to unenjoyable event. Back in room. Excluded, unconsulted, assumed. Anger brewed. Not just omission, invisibility. Days later, Jessica vacation shopped, Ryan beach excited, Mom itinerary obsessed, Dad agreeable grunts. My absence unmentioned. Dinner probe. When informing me of Florida, Mom startled, thought Jessica said. Jessica plate focused. Assumed known, Mom's weak stock. Weeks, silent scream. Plan, you vacation, I nanny, Mom matter-fact. Sensible, kids dislike parties. Someone must stay, you're great with them, wouldn't want anyway. Why not? Jessica pity irritation. Family adult trip, no only Aunt Mary not close. Dad, best arrangement. House peace. Peace chasing hyper kids while they margarita sipped. Dropped, outsider feeling intensified. House buzzed excitement, outfits, restaurants. Ryan emoted positively, I invisible, pattern. Jessica childhood star, cheer captain, celebrated. I nerd sidelined. Now unchanged, golden child afterthought, summoned for needs, relied yet unvalued. Work distraction failed amid invasions. Jessica iPad parented. Ryan phone zoned chaos. Shift, kitchen over here. Jessica to Mom, Hannah's invaluable for kids, glue holding us. Glue not person with dreams but adhesive. Realization, couldn't continue sacrificing for ungrateful family. Weeks escape plotting, not revenge reclamation. Their unconsulted trip, my plans. Recall, college friend Casey's camping invite Blue Ridge Falls declined for babysitting. Now perfect. Text, still room. Instant. Yes, Saturday morning, in. Freeing, prioritizing self. Lifeline from chaos. Execution tricky, family self-centric. Plans sniffed out. Tense days. Jessica prep strutted. Ryan luggage complained. Mom clipboard checked. Lily warm milk bedtime. Benji blue pajamas. Nodded, tongue bitten. Friday zoo. Snack arguments. Suitcase fixes. Kid hurricanes. Dad garage escaped. IT sipped. Countdown. 10 p.m. quiet. Kids bedded. Jessica toiletries. Ryan phone sprawled. Sneaked room. Gradual packed duffel. Boots, clothes, toothbrush, flashlight, snacks. Heart raced. Excitement. Control reclamation. 5 a.m. alarm. Duffel grab, tiptoe, silent house, door creak froze me, no pursuit. Cool air. House glance, car entry engine. Backing out, relief surge, free, drive therapeutic. Distance lightened, radio up, month's first relaxation. Wondered family reaction, focused self. Casey's address, arrival sunrise, unloading tent. Made it, wave, wouldn't miss. Secluded campsite, trail accessible. Group intros. Laid back, non-prying. Morning, tense firewood trails, midday woods, nature over screams. Casey chat, work life, no family pry, self-focused. Evening campfire, marshmallows, stories. Needed this, fire warmed. Casey, same. More escapes. Knotted flames. Ease, no favors, guilt, sacrifices. Laughter ages first. Surroundings expectation-free. No phone check. Post-hike evening, best exhaustion. Legs ached, sun-kissed, heart light. Self-future focused. Until home door. Disaster, toys, crayons, cereal, couch spill, burnt smell. Living room voices. Hannah's here, mom sharp, duffel drop, enter. All seated, angry flushed. Lily crying, Benji juice clutched. What's happening? Jessica stood, finger point. You vanished unannounced. Told no babysitting, arms crossed. No location, mom snapped. Panic. Ryan, no idea where. Adult, no check-in, they worst case assumed. Mom trembling. Thought harmed, called CPS. Stopped. CPS? Why? Jessica, abandoning kids. Never agreed, you decided. CPS for absence insane. Told them, wanted kid dump on unconsenting, she's gone, arrest. Laughed pre or post hang up. Not insane, unknown location, mom yelled. Intolerable. CPS outcome, Jessica quieter. Left post explanation, embarrassing. Embarrassing. CPS call for non-babysit, embarrassment worry. Spiral, Jessica selfish, irresponsible. Ryan letdown, mom abandonment, dad disappointed headshake. Drained, duffel upstairs, door slam. Monday. Early work escape, phone texts. Mom behavior talk, Jessica screwed us, Ryan apology owed. Ignored. Work tension lingered, coworkers noticed, no drama unload. Evening, mom kitchen ambush. Talk. Tired. Can't wait. Sighed. Now, softened sharp. Sister hurt, abandon need. Need, vacation babysit, not responsibility. Family part. Applies me only, Jessica helped when, anyone. Mouth open, silent. Exactly. Bag upstairs, days tense. Jessica passive-aggressive babysitter jabs. Ryan silent worse. Parents pretend normal, guilt-laced. Random mom, family. New can't stay. Suffocating battleground, sanity risk. Apartment search. Savings post bills slim, starter enough. Promising listings, basic, clean. Phone Aunt Mary. Second ring. Hannah, sweetheart. Warm. Okay-ish. Hesitation caught. What's wrong? Not really. Missed retirement, said kids help. Odd. Bitter laugh. Assumed babysit always. Sharp breath. Unsurprising. Mentioned help sounds advantage. Yeah, moving out, fallout handle. Done enough. Young, untied. Move, boundaries, their mess, not yours. Weight lifted. Need help, say, deserve better. Push needed. Thank you for watching my story. If you enjoyed it, please subscribe and press the bell icon. Stay tuned for more real-life stories, get more experiences.